What up, everybody? Scuff D here, and you know what? I'm just gonna get right to it. It's Titan Death spoilers. It's spoilers for the Traitor Titans. If you don't know about it by now, I don't know what cave you're living in. And I got 3 spoilers to do. I got 3 rarities, 3 spoilers, and it's about 12 hours before I have to get these up on the internet. Internet's been acting wonky. Consider subscribing to the channel or just liking the comments. Tell me what you think about the various videos. What do you think about Titans? I'm gonna just put that out there now because I'm just gonna fly through these 3. They're flyable. They're all good. They're really good. Nah, you know what? Figure it out. You know what? Figure it out for yourself. You don't need somebody to tell you what to think, right? We need a new icon for the Titan Death, by the way. Let's start with the common. We'll start at the bottom of the barrel, and I'll let you decide if this really is a bottom of the barrel card. All right. Portent of Doom. Stun all enemy troops for 3. Now, the Loyalist Titans have got a 4 energy that gives can't attack to all enemy units and draws a card. This, for 3 energy, stuns all enemy troops, which is pretty powerful against a full board that the opponent might have. Now, this is important to note. It just stuns enemy troops. This does not stun Titan weapons. It does not stun warlords. That's very important in a Titan on Titan game. This card will have less impact than the Display of Might card. However, it is still pretty potent. It's a potent Portent of Doom. And I like the artwork there, so can't dislike that. Now first we go from the common, we go to the rare. Rare is a Mortis Warhound. I like that it's Legio Mortis Warhound Ominous Reaper. 5 energy. Awakened, it starts awakened. It's got terror, it's got battle honor, gain a mark of chaos for 6/4. One thing that's interesting to note with this one, it's got terror, it doesn't have flank. It also does not have overload, so it can continue to act. You don't have to worry about it getting stunned. The downside is it's not going to come out flank. This is okay. Terror on a unit that could potentially act again if the AI is smart with Awakened. That could do something. Otherwise, it's just going to be 6 attack that doesn't do anything except hit the opponent's face. I don't know how often this card is going to see play, although it could be a very powerful card in event, just because drafting a unit that can trade with terror or sneak attack or first strike is always a good choice. But it lacking flank will be kind of the setup, and that really could depend on how the warlords are for the faction, like what they do. Do they protect these things? I doubt it. I like the artwork in the background here. If you take a look, I mean, there's just Titans and Knights galore. Speaking of Knights, that's the next card I have to do. To debut, it's the legendary Bain Lash, Knight Errant of House Divine. It has a shield, 3/4. It's a 3 cost, and when a friendly unit receives Awakened, it gains a Mark of Chaos. Very interesting that this Knight can become a Greater Demon if it gets 4 Marks of Chaos. And late game, with a lot of Awakened chain blessings, I guess you could say, this card could quickly become a Greater Demon. Now, one thing to note there is just when a unit receives Awakened, not when you play a unit that has Awakened. So it's just going to be a 3/4 with shield out the gate, but that shield will help it survive a little bit longer. Now, do I think that Bain Lash is stronger than the 3 energy legendary for the Loyalist Titans? I do not. +2/+2 is better than a conditional Mark of Chaos, but it's also a conditional +2/+2. I think that this one you may be able to control how it gets buffed, whereas the Loyalist one, it's just basically a target. There's no way your opponent is going to be foolish enough to attack your Titan weapons, or are they? Because, I mean, you know, hang on, wait a minute. If Chaos has got a bunch of Awakened units, and they're foolish enough to AI into a Titan weapon, maybe that will come back to bite them. Either which way, though, these are the cards I've got to give. Hope that they are interesting. I think they are interesting to me. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the faction and the actual Warlord abilities play out. with the Traitor Titans. I have been having fun with Loyalist Titans. I've also been having fun slaying Loyalist Titans. If you haven't checked out my last video on some ideas for fighting Titans, please do so. I'll have some other videos coming up with actual Titan killer decks broken down, and hopefully they will incorporate some other strategies to face these Traitor Titans. That's it for me, guys. Thank you for checking out the video. Again, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. Share the channel. Tell people about it, because I've been doing this for 4 years, and I feel it. I feel it every year in my body, every time I do one of these spoilers, and I hope it's worth it. Am I rambling at this point? I am, because most people probably have dropped off the video. I don't care. Let me tell you something.